Everyday life, from the significant to the petty. Time now for Christy Gustafson-Barletti on 107.7 GNA.
It is the Golden Goose, the KGB, the Content Queen, Gusta Rhymes, Christy Gustafson-Barletti. Good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. That's what I was going to say. I was going to say, Carly Pierce and I definitely have something in common.
Oh, man, girl, you could
wrong me or you right me, and I remember it.
Man, you could chat up a storm with Carly Pierce. Hey, real quick, funny story. I was getting into my elevator yesterday, condos down in Albany, and one of my neighbors was walking out of the elevator, and I was like, "Hey, John, how's it going, man?" He's like, "It's going good. Just getting ready to go for a walk." He goes, "Hey, you got that girl Christy on with you tomorrow from the Time June?" The most random thing.
Like, yeah.
I'm like, I do. We do it every single Thursday. He likes the segment. He's a fan reader of yours, and he enjoys when we chat. And that's really all there is to it. I don't want to blow up your ego.
You got a fan.
Made me a little nervous there, you know.
Where's she live? Is that the next question?
No. Christy keeps that a secret.
All right.
What does she drive? Where does she live? Where can I find her?
All right.
So Christy,
11:02 tomorrow.
This, by the way, was a really, really big topic for you, the one that we're going to discuss right now. This blew up on your social media, right?
This blew up. So a reader wrote in to me to say that two of her colleagues are having an affair. And she knows the colleagues well. She does not know the spouse/partners of the colleagues.
All right. I'm having Christy, we're not in the best connection right now. I think, and I'm going to sound like a jerk, you may have to talk a little slower.
Okay, I'm sorry. You don't sound like a jerk. That's okay.
I do, though. I have a tendency, even when I don't mean it, to sound like a jerk.
It's okay. You can tell him it's true.
So, no, I just want to, this setup is so important. So you said a reader wrote in saying that they know of their work colleagues, and one of them is having an affair. They're in a relationship together.
Both of them are. The two people who work with her are, together, so to speak. I mean, they're having an affair with one another. The outsiders, the spouses/partners of these two people do not work at the place.
Okay, so they're both...
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So the two people who are cheating work together, and they're cheating together at work and elsewhere. The spouses of those people are not working there, and this woman does not know them.
So it's like you have a girlfriend, Chrissy has a girlfriend, well, boyfriend in this case, and you and Chrissy, I happen to see having an affair.
Correct. Exactly. They work in the same place and they're having an affair.
Okay.
So the reader's dilemma is, do I say something? Because even though I don't know these people's partners, I know these people, and they're now the subject of workplace gossip, and they're having an affair.
Got it.
Or do I just mind my own business and let it go? Or the third option, which the reader did not suggest, but several other people did, was you go to HR and say something.
Wow. Okay. So, all right. So if I know of two people that are in relationships.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yet they were having an office affair and they were threatening to ruin their out-of-work relationships, would I get involved? To me, that is an absolute no-brainer. You stay out of that. Why would you get yourself involved in that mess? Even with HR. Like, I feel like if you go to HR, like, you're only saying it because it's a distraction to you.
Right. Can HR do anything about that?
Well, I think, Christy, if it becomes a situation where work productivity is being compromised because it's such a distraction, then maybe you can go to HR. But
or as some people said, if say one of the people is a subordinate of the other, and then that person got a promotion or something, you could go complain and say, I'm making up these names. But John got the promotion because he's with Jill, and Jill has a higher role.
But that's a harder thing. That's something that you do. You have to prove, and it takes a little time.
Gosh, yeah.
The other stuff is just straight up gossip. I mean, what would you do? Like if you knew that there were two people in your office, Christy, they were fooling around with each other, but you knew that they were both married. I mean, first of all, how would you even get yourself involved in that?
I think it depends on how close you are to the person. I had this happen one time, and pretty much it was rumor. I did not know for sure. I never saw them together. I didn't know either one of them that well, but I knew them enough to know that they very much cared about their professionalism. They were in different departments, so I never really ran into them. And I did say something to one half of the couple, but I said it not because I wanted it to stop necessarily, but because I said it to say, I know you really care about your professional reputation, so you probably don't want to be the subject of workplace gossip.
Right.
And the person basically said to me, I don't care what other people think. It's ridiculous. I'm here to do my job, and I do my job well. Basically said that.
Wow, shut you right down. That's not an easy thing
to
do.
And I was like, okay, I guess you're right. I promise you anything.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Let me tell you something. By the way, the worst place to try to get away with that is a place like the Times Union where everybody's an investigator.
Right, that's always on to try to figure out what's going on.
Right. Christy.
So, I wasn't doing it because it didn't affect me in any way. I didn't work with them directly, but I did think, I wouldn't want to be the subject of gossip, so I figured other people would feel that way too, especially when they worked so hard to build such a good professional reputation.
All right, so we've got 30 seconds left. What did a lot of your readers think?
Oh, they said, we're with you, Brian. Stay out of it, stay out of it, stay out of it. And I feel like Jess, because she's so mature, she would stay out of it too. I feel like I'm the only one immature enough to get involved. But they all said pretty much stay out. I would say 90% said mind your own business.
Great stuff. Christy, we'll talk to you next week, and we're going to continue this one right now, I think, on GNA. So we appreciate the stuff.
All right. Bye, guys.
All right. Thank you.
I think one of her comments, her reader's comments is, I would just say to the coworker I'm closest with, you're being sloppy, the cat's out of the bag, then walk away sipping my tea.
Like this passive aggressive.
So I know.
All right, not trying to get involved here, but hang on, let me just drop this landmine on you real quick.
By the way, not hiding it that well.
Wow.
I'm just leaving you with that.
All right, 518-476-1077. You're in the workplace, two people who come to work every day. Both of them are married, not to each other, but married separately outside of the building, obviously, but you know that they're having an affair in the office. How do you say it? Who do you notify? What do you say to them? Or do you just stay the heck out of it? We'll talk to you guys next.